actually, when you look at Hoodlum started up as a song concept.
Okay. Talk to us about Hoodlum. Who's going there next?
Yeah, so I just had this song concept going in my head, looking at my life on how God placed me. I came up through the streets, I was in it thick.
Oh, by the way, before you get into that story, can you tell the people where you from?
Trey-Fo, Winston-Salem.
Yes, sir.
Winston-Salem, Trey-Fo.
But go ahead.
But yeah, man, just like in those streets deeply, I've been shot at multiple times, guns put to my head, and it was clear looking back now, God always had his hands on me. And I just realized that, man, God had me come up through all that.
And don't you hate when people try to say or try to convince you God ain't real? And been in situations like that. Like that pissed me off.
Yeah.
And I ain't even super holy religious, but that pissed me off when people try to make it seem like God ain't a thing.
Yeah, man. Somebody's orchestrating and pulling the strings, man. But I know God allowed me to go through that and then redeem me. And now I have the knowledge and understanding and the language to go back and speak to my people. See, when you guys are talking about what's going on in our community, that's what's missing. The people that are successful in our community are not in our community.
They're not reaching back.
There we go. They're not
because we're told that once we get it, we got to move out where others at. So then a young man like this, the young cameraman right here, if he can't see people in certain fields right around him, how can he aspire to do that? Or know he should be doing that? Because that's not present in his community. Our older communities, you had professionals in those communities. You had dentists, you had lawyers, you got your barbershop, you had all types of professionals. So a guy could see where he wanted to go and what he needed to be. So I looked at me as a hoodlum. God had me in those streets.
Yeah.
So my goal was when he redeemed me, I'm going back to where I came out of, but I know the language, I know the lingo, I understand. I'm not judging you. You can smoke your blunt while I'm talking to you, and I ain't freaking out. You can drink your 40 while I'm talking to you. I'm not tripping because you got your heat because I understand that environment.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, look, brother, we know where this is going to lead. It's proven. Generational. It's proven when people look like us, it's designed like this. There is another way. There are other choices. So I'm like, okay, I'm a hoodlum. I'm no longer a hoodlum. I'm a hoodlamb.
He a rapper. Bars. He a rapper, yo. Yes, sir. Go ahead, break down that meaning.
Yeah, based off Matthew 10:6, 10:6, I send you out as sheep amongst wolves. You know what I'm saying? But be you harmless as doves, as wise as serpents. So then what he's saying, look, it's some wisdom there. It's some wisdom in the hood.
Yeah.
It's some wisdom in people who are not saved, who don't know Jesus. They have some wisdom. Learn wisdom. Learn the ways. Be adaptive, but be harmless. Don't try to hurt people. Don't try to swindle people. Don't try to get over on people. Right. And we see that's where most of our community, we grab the low-hanging fruit, which is drugs, right?
Right.
That's how we can make money. It's easy, but it's damaging to a community. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It brings crime, murder, drives down our property values, and it's not bringing nothing beneficial in the long run. So,
Wow.
We have to try to find those means where we can lift each other up, man. And that starts with being involved, man,
Man, I'm embarrassed to say this, but I've been like hoodlum, H-O-O-D, just because off the love with brothers.
Right. Appreciate it.
And I knew it had a good meaning, but I didn't know.
Dollar spin.
I didn't know the foundation of the vision, the way that you just broke it down, man. That's dope, man.
Yeah. Because when me and Stack was coming up in the church, man, it was so taboo.
So, it was super religious.
So you had to adapt to the culture wasn't there. So that was you get your suit, your Bible case, you take
wear long
you look that look
and stockings and all
that.
You
know what I'm saying? But I'm coming from the hip hop tribe. That's what God showed me. Hip hop is a tribe. Exactly. And that's our tongue. The music, that's our tongue, that's our language, just what we speak. Right. And so I still like to wear my Timbs. You know what I'm saying? It's certain gear and fashion that I still wear. I don't feel any less of a believer when I wear those things. And so I wanted to create something for us.
That's the issue with those people that look at us and think, they not like that because of how we look. And you're judging somebody instead of really getting to know their character.
Right. Or it's the opposite. I had a partner tell me, man, he like, man, I really did the Christian faith, the message behind it. Like, I really want to get with it. He was like, but man, I ain't with that suits and all that. He was like, the imagery.
Sometimes that's scary.
The imagery was holding him off because he was like, that ain't me. I don't do it. And I was like, man, God, I don't even care about all that. That's the culture that's been created there. You know what I'm saying? God can deal with you where you at, how you are, man. So, when you see something, I say, I wanted to create a fashion, a style where you can rep your faith, but don't have to leave the hip hop portion of our culture out of it. You know what I'm saying? To merge that with our faith, man. So, to take that from a song to a clothing brand, you know what I'm saying? From my heart, from my head to something I can actually put on to. And then so when I wear it or you wear it, that's their representation. You know what I'm saying?
If you like what you saw, like, subscribe, comment, and share to your social media accounts.